Hey, Sagittarius, how are you? All right, so, Saggy, we've had a pretty interesting day today. So, if you've been watching all the readings that I uploaded on YouTube, you're kind of getting the picture here, right? You're getting the picture in the sense that, things need to change. Your life needs to change. The people that are around you need to change. You're feeling the world around you for the first time without the attachments of the old people that have been in your life around you. You're setting out on exploration. You're meeting new people. You're making new friends. You're engaging with different energies, and sometimes that can be scary, Sag, because and I have been thinking about this because I'm a Sagittarius also. And I've been thinking about this, we spend so much time and so many years. It's like, okay, these are the friends that I've always had. So these are the friends I'm always going to have, and they're going to be my best friends for life, and we're never going to separate, and nothing's ever going to tear us apart, and everything's just going to be great and hunky-dory forever. Okay? Sometimes that works, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, but you'll find as you get older that you'll have maybe one or two friends. Having Facebook, social media friends, thousands of friends is an illusion. Okay, you maybe have one or two friends that are really, really good friends of yours that are going to be your lifelong friends. Okay, if you're lucky. The rest of the time you should definitely spend, because Sagittarius is the sign of expansion. You should always be expanding your world and welcoming new people, whether they're here to stay or they're to go. But it's the lessons that you've learned along the way, Sag, that have brought you into the energy of the world, which is what we had, which is what we had this morning. Okay, lessons have been learned, goals have been completed. Okay, you're on your way, and that was paired with the Sun and the Three of Cups in reverse. I had Three of Cups in reverse pull from different decks, an Oracle deck as well as the Three of Cups in Tarot. Okay, so it may feel lonely, it may feel isolated. You may be looking out into the world right now and seeing everybody else partying and having a good time. And Sag is like, well, where's my invite? Don't be upset. You're not being left out. You're not being excluded. You're being disassociated with those energies because not all of them were for your most highest good. Okay? All right. So let's find out what's going on here. Should I use this deck? I'll pull from mine. We'll use this deck today. Okay. Alright. So, what's going on in Saggy's worlds? Show me Sagittarius' energy. The Emperor. The other deck, this is so weird. Just to show you, like, the Emperor is in reverse on this side. All right, so I don't know, this deck, I don't know, today is just being very weird. So the Emperor is an energy that is a boss energy. This is the energy of the person who is the ruler of everything that's around them. And you know what? Sagittarius, you attract a lot of people around you. A lot of people like to watch you. A lot of people like to be in your presence. But this is also the energy of how can I please, so that you keep following, so that you keep wanting to be around me. How can I please you? What can I do for you to make you love me? Okay, which is often the energy of the Emperor. I'm being reminded of the story of the Emperor's New Clothes. Okay, where the Emperor kind of walked around naked because nothing pleased him and nobody told him that he was naked. Okay, so you may have a lot of people that are, kind of hanging around in your energy, right? And, there's things about you that they don't resonate with, but they're not telling you. They may be acting like they are, but they're pretending. Spirit knows that they're pretending, but they don't want to let out, because once they do, you're not going to be a part of their world anymore. They're not going to be welcome in your kingdom anymore. Okay? And that could be for any reason. I'm just saying, just in general. Okay? So after that, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. At the bottom of the deck energy, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So that's why things have been kind of moving very slow for you, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. But once it gets where it's going, it stays there. I've been having a lot of bad luck and misfortunes with where I am now. So now I'm setting off to go find a new place. You're going. Okay, there's been a lot of misfortune, bad karma, whatever you want to call it, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so where is this Knight of Pentacles headed to for Sagittarius? So things have definitely been out of your control. You can't control people. Okay, you can't control how people are. You can't control what people do. You can't control what people say. Things were out of your control in this energy, or things just got out of control. But there's a reason for that. The Queen of Cups in reverse is somebody who, emotion, it's almost like an image of pouring out the cup. Like, I'm done with this. Like somebody throwing a drink in your face. I'm done. I'm throwing this drink in your face. I'm getting up. I'm done. I'm walking out. That's basically what this is telling me. So either you literally threw somebody a drink in someone's face, or you're just feeling that way. Like, I'm just ready to just pour it all out and walk away. Okay? Which, I don't blame you. So, what's up with this Queen of Cups in reverse? Oh, the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Nine of Cups. Okay, so you weren't happy, Sag. There could have been a lot of emotionally abusive energies around you. A lot of people who were deliberately cruel to you. Okay? The King of Wands in reverse is, you may not have been able to do what you wanted to do and express your energy the way that you wanted to in this, because people were trying to control you. If this is not your Emperor energy, take it as it resonates. People were trying to control you, trying to make you conform, and it was making you emotionally unhappy and creatively powerless. It's more along the lines of, you have to fit in and do what we have to say, what we say, or you're not going to be a part of us at all. There was a lot of greed. People were taking from you, Sag. They were taking from you, using your energy, okay, for their own selfish gains. But no matter what, you're not a page here, you're a knight. You still have something to offer. You still have something to bring to the table. Because Saggy always has. It's almost as if you've been cast out. Or you feel that way. But that's not the truth. We're going to get to this. Right, okay, because Spirit wants me to take this out. That's not the truth. So let's clarify this Nine of Cups energy. Going back. Okay. They want you to come back. This is the Six of Cups, is an energy of having trouble moving forward, having trouble moving on, okay? With the Six of Swords energy. Having trouble moving on from what made you happy, or at least the illusion of what made you happy. And that's where the cruelty is. Because you're not seeing the world outside you. At least you weren't at this time. Okay, if this isn't, you're seeing it now because I'm telling you, okay? You weren't really happy here, but you're still having trouble moving on because you're holding on to what you thought was your wish, what you thought was going to make you happy. Okay? Then we have here the Page of Swords in reverse. So you feel the moment you step outside your door, oh, there's bad news. You're getting trouble. Bad news. You're afraid, oh, am I going to hear about something? Am I leaving somebody important behind that maybe perhaps needed me? Or if I walk away from this person, am I going to get a phone call in the middle of the night that they did something to themselves? Or if I walk away, is this person going to be able to survive financially without me? Whatever the situation is, that's what's keeping you from moving forward, Sagittarius. Understand? But you have to remember, you are not in control of what other people do. Clarify this Page of Swords here, please. I bet you the Seven of Cups comes out at some point. I'm telling you, it's just an illusion. Two of Wands in reverse, okay? You're thinking too small. I have two cards of travel problems, okay? You're not seeing outside of where you live, Sag. You're looking at the end of your street because that's as far as you can see, but you're not looking beyond that. You're not. I don't know what's ahead, so I'm just going to allow fear to hold me back. Even if just for a moment, you can look at a picture of, say, Ireland or Swiss or Italy or another country and say, I can go there and see what's there for me. That's Saggy's new mantra. I can go there and see what's there for me. I can go there and see what's there for me. I can go there and see what's there for me. Where does your heart feel pulled to? Where do you look at and get excited? I want to go there. I'd like to explore this. It's hard when you've been in one place for too long, especially if you have unhealed childhood wounds of abandonment or constantly being never being settled. Understand? Never having a place to call home, never being settled. That's also a part of Sagittarius energy because we don't like to be constrained. We don't like to be held in a cage. We like to be set free. But unfortunately, when you have energies like this overseeing everything, right? You're told, no, you can't go anywhere. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. You have to stay here in this little tiny space when there's a big world out there, Sag. A big ass world out there. So where are we going? Where is Saggy going? Show me the energy of where Sagittarius is going, please. And thank you, Spirit. The Sun. I can't make it up. Can't make this up. Sagittarius is going towards the Sun. Wishes coming true, the ultimate freedom, happiness. I mean, you're not literally going towards the Sun, but you know what I mean. This card wants to come out. Four of Swords in reverse. You are ready to act. You're burnt out. You're tired. You're ready to act. Okay, you're ready to act on. Is what's going on here. Spirit wants me to put the cards down and just talk to you. Okay, because The cards can tell us so much, but it only takes us to this point until we're ready. I can't tell you. I can show you energy. I can't tell you where you're going until you decide. If you decide, yes, I'd like to move to Prague, or yes, I'd like to move to Ireland, then I can tell you what's ahead and guide you that way. But a decision needs to be made. At least we're here at this energy. And we're discovering what's holding us back. It's memories of the past. It's that fear of leaving behind everything that we had. Everything that we invested our time in, because the Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse here, along with the King of Cups is in reverse, and we have all of these reversals here, okay? But every time we hold ourselves back, okay, there's still an energy of release. Understand? So, yes, again, we have the King of Cups and we have the Queen of Cups here, so there's a match here. We have the Ten of Pentacles, so some of you may be married and thinking, if I leave my spouse, or am I going to lose my whole family? Am I going to lose everything that I invested in, this and that? Whoever's meant to come with you will come with you. Whatever's meant to be in that situation, yes. Legal issues, stuff like that, of course. Yes, there is an energy here of legal trouble, legal issues here, especially the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is an emotional struggle with not having any foresights, not being able to plan ahead. It's almost as if the universe opened up a door and said, it's time for you to go, Sag. And you're like, but I'm not ready yet. I didn't talk to so-and-so. I didn't pack this. I didn't do this. And the universe is like, nope, Sag, it's time to go. Doesn't that remind you of something? What does that remind you of? Death. When it's your time, it's your time. And there's no arguing with it. And I'm not saying that you were going to die. I'm just saying that not all deaths are spiritual deaths, as far as going to heaven or ascending to a different spiritual plane, as I like to call it. Sometimes it's the death of the life that you had before. When a path comes to an end, when you've achieved so much as far as reaching your goals and learning your lessons, and and this doesn't happen overnight. This could have taken years, where all of a sudden you're just going through your day and you're getting epiphany after epiphany after epiphany, and everything is just making sense. Because sometimes people, they think that you have to be forgiving of everyone. You have to allow people to exist in your world that hurt you, because you're supposed to show forgiveness and grace. You show forgiveness and grace upon yourself. You don't have to keep accepting the things that people offer you, because maybe that's all they ever are. This is just who they're supposed to be. Some people are trees and some people are sprouts. But there'll always be a sprout. But you were meant to grow into a tree. How's that going to work? Think of a tree absorbing lots of water in its roots, and you have all these little sprouts that are just sprouting up around you, taking all your water. What's going to happen to the tree? It's going to die. So Spirit comes along and says, well, I'm going to transform you into something else. I'm going to make you a bird so you can fly far, far away from here. And then you can sit in any tree that you want. And you can get any type of water that you want. And you can have all the food and fruit and nourishment and all the stuff that you want as a bird. But you're free now. Understand? God can do that. But does that bird have other it doesn't say I'm gonna make you how does a bird fly with birds only flock together? They're with each other. Not all birds are like that. But it doesn't create a double bird with one on another one's back. That doesn't even, it's uncomfortable even saying that. Imagine that that's the type of freedom. And it's so funny because I'm looking at these birds here. You understand what I'm saying? When you're meant to fly high and you're meant to look down on the world, where would I like to land? If you could go anywhere you want and live a happy life there and make new friends, make new connections so that you could flourish, don't you want that? Sagittarius, ask yourself that. And I'm not saying, abandon your children, obviously there's people who need you that are supposed to be in your life. I'm not saying that at all. But for a huge majority of you, it's time to go. Okay, Spirit wants this deck. Antique Magic Oracle Guidebook. I have not used this deck in a minute, but I love it because it's truly magical. It is exactly like its title. It gives the best advice. Okay. Give me a couple cards for Sag. Let's help Sag out. Let's get some advice for Sag. What the heck is that? I have never seen that card before. Oh, leaf. Oh, God. I need glasses. Okay. Cycles, growth, decay, change, and gathering. I am growing into something more. Wasn't I just talking about the sprout, the leaf? All that stuff. This is just, everything's just been very syncing up for Sag today. Okay. This is the message. If I find myself in a transition stage, I can remind myself that it is only temporary. As hard as that can feel to believe in some moments, my mind, body, and spirit hold the wisdom that I need to cycle through. I will intuitively figure it out one step at a time, even in moments when it feels challenging. The most profound truth about human existence is that nothing lasts forever. The only thing constant is in the universe is change. If I am trying to hold on to something that is no longer within my grasp, I am being encouraged to check in with my resistance and why it does not feel safe to allow more to enter. This is something better. This or something better is always on its way to me. At any moment, I can choose to lean in and give myself permission to surrender my control, let go of what I cannot control, and manage the things I can. Hold the freedom to absorb the happy and prosperous moments and free my mind when things feel too much for me to sort. I turn my worries over to the universe, trusting it is sorting it out for me. As my mind relaxes into knowing I am being supported by a bigger presence, my energy will shift. I allow the divine to lead the way, renew my world, and gift to me something more prosperous. So the history and the symbology of the leaf is renewal and hope when green in color and represents death, sadness, and sorrow once the leaf starts to decay. Leaves are a reminder of human mortality and represent the natural cycles of life and the changing of the internal and external seasons. Fresh green leaves symbolize good fortune, happiness, and prosperity. A bushel of leaves represents gathering together in light of a common purpose. So what you perceived as a misfortune is actually leading to your happiness. But we're still having trouble moving on and accepting that. So we need a little bit of help pushing forward. So what can help Sagittarius to push forward? What can help Sagittarius to pull forward? Oh, Jesus. I don't know what card that was, but it landed on the floor. Oh, 9 of Pentacles energy, Sag. Right? 9 of Pentacles. This is a and look at the bird. I'm sorry. Look at all the leaves and the trees in this picture and the bird. It doesn't get more symbolic than that, right? This is solo pleasure. This is self-sufficiency. This is Saggy going out to parties by, being invited to different gatherings, different places. This is Saggy taking, everything that they enjoy and enjoying it on their own, and not sitting around and waiting for somebody to call Sag on the phone and say, hey, Sag, do you want to come over tonight and have some coffee? No, Saggy is sitting outside in their beautiful, abundant garden, having coffee on their own, reading a book, gaining new knowledge, and putting their life together. That's what Saggy's doing. Because Saggy doesn't have time to wait. This is also Saggy saying to this bird, hey, go out and find us a new place. Go out and find us a new place in the world for us to be. Source is saying, enjoy your life solo. Where you land is where you're going to find acceptance and people that are like-minded. If you allow yourself to soar, Sag, you will get there. Okay? All right, before we close, let me just get one more of these beautiful cards. Oh, you know what? I'm such a... No, I'm not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, Sag. So look at this card. This card has grapes on it. When you look really close at the Nine of Pentacles, you see the grapes? Okay? And look what's behind the grape. I don't think that these are reversals. Is the snail. Okay? What's on the bottom of this? You see that little snail there? So I'm going to read these two. How is anyone witnessing this? Is anybody paying attention? I don't think that there are reversals in this. Oh, there's one more behind there. There's fire here. So let's read all of these. Is there a fire in this than the Nine of Pentacles card? No. But why would there be? That is the craziest, because look at these leaves. You see the leaves with the this is too much. I mean, thank you, Spirit. I appreciate you so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. Oh man. If you are a Sagittarius, and anyone that knows a Saggy and you're watching this, please share this. Hold on, I'll get there. All right, there's fire. Do they have reversals in here? They don't. So I'm free to read them as it may have just gotten flipped. All right, let me get to grape. Grape. It'd be good if I knew the alphabet. Here we go. Okay. I am worthy of abundance. Okay, so 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands. We had the 3 of Cups today. 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is right here. We had the 10 of Pentacles also out on the deck, because this deck shows you which tarot card it corresponds with. So it's here. Grapes are associated with the beautiful and luxurious offerings of life. They represent the blooming and manifestation of our desires in full tangible form. They are also a symbol of immortality and the spirit living on for eternity. Grapes, violet in color, are linked to temperance and moderation. Oh wow, that is your card. The temperance card in tarot is Sagittarius, balance and harmony. I absorb life's delicious offerings and intoxicating gifts that are bestowed upon me. I hold on to these feelings with pride, knowing I deserve the amazing things that are flowing to me. I embrace how wonderful things feel, knowing I am worthy of it all. I have transitioned from the active energy of making things happen into the passive nature of receptivity. Gifts of the earth and the fruits of my labor are how Mother Nature and the divine provide me with all that I need. They are rewarding me for my efforts and conscious connection to my light. This balance and flow is made through a mindful connection with the divine and is forever changing. I enjoy where I am now. I let the flow of abundance touch my life and share it with those around me, knowing that when I am asked to pay it forward in divine timing, I will follow through. The connection to abundance is created through many forms. From kind words, gratitude, and silent moments of listening, this is the gift my immortal spirit has to bestow upon the earth. That's beautiful. That is that Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay? The gifts that you're enjoying, the luxuries that you have, all the things being who you are, you're being silent, you're receiving. So when you are asked and called upon to deliver messages and to help others, you will have everything that you need. Okay? What was next? Snail. Let's do snail. I bet you snail, Nine of Pentacles, right there. Bam, right there. Nine of Pentacles, snail. My patience allows new doors to open in divine timing. And if you watch the love reading from this afternoon, it said your love life, everything was something about separation from a loved one, but the angels, the romance angels, separation from your partner is on the horizon, and then divine timing, real love is worth waiting for. Okay, so we have that. The snail represents the slow, steady climb of patience. That's the Knight of Pentacles. And persistence. The snail is connected to the lunar cycles representing fertility, pregnancy, and fecundity. I don't know that word. I've never seen that word before. Its shell holds the markings of spiral, which symbolizes the eternal continuation of the expansion of the soul and its return to self. I've got this. I'm going to get where I am going one step at a time. No rush, no hurry. This moment is about learning patience and trusting my higher self. As my life expands and takes on more meaning and more significant responsibility, I remember I am learning all over again. This process unfolds each time I am presented with a new avenue, goal, or set of different circumstances. My current conditions are allowing for a unique opportunity to absorb something new, reconnect with myself, and then come back to where I am. Each time I absorb a new lesson, I step out into the world as a new, more evolved version of myself. Awesome. I am walking this life as bravely as I can. Each time I relax into patience with myself, my mind sets itself anew. With each step I take, I move more gently out of my comfort zone and into even greater expansion. Expansion comes from having a day one. It may not always feel easy. I remind myself that persistence is the key to my evolution and my expansion is limitless. I have never, and I have not been doing tarot that long, have I ever seen signs and symbols just sync up. Okay, the last card we have is fire, which is your element, Sag. Expansion, transformation, purification, passion, destruction. I am in charge of my energy and the direction it flows. The devil, the tower, element of the suit of swords. So we definitely have the Eight of Swords out here. We had the Six of Swords out here. The Four of Swords was out here. Fire is symbolic of the burning desires that are encapsulated within the human spirit. Expansion, transformation, and inspiration are born from this element. Fire is a symbolic of masculine energy representing both creation and destruction. It is symbolic of purification in matters of the heart. It is absorbed with the color red and direction south. The following words are commonly associated with the symbol of fire: spiritual power, vitality, natural energy, strength, sexual power, truth, illusion, desires of the soul, heat, light, passion, anger, fury, and expansion. There's that word again. As I tune into my energy, feelings, and get curious about what frequency is manifesting inside me, I recognize this is also the vibration that being expelled from me. I hold all the power and the strength to manifest whatever it is I desire at my free will. As I choose to make a conscious choice of the direction my thoughts are taking, I reach for thoughts that make me feel empowered. As I align with the vibration that is a match to the frequency of my desires, they materialize into tangible form. As I check in with the purity of my energy, I notice if truth or illusion is driving me. Expansive, passionate energy, feelings can run hot and in two opposite directions. My energy can clean sweep through everything, touching down with chaos and destruction, or I rein it in and execute it with control. I use my energy as a powerful force of inspiration and creation. If my environment feels out of control, I give myself permission to get centered, grounded, and recharged. Chaos cannot touch me if I do not allow it. The health of my spirit is important. Okay? So that's definitely a message going forward as you go into your expansion. Okay? But we're being stopped from that, from the energy of fear. So I do hope that these messages do help you and give you some guidance as to where you need to go. Don't be afraid of being alone, because all of the information that you are getting and that you are about to receive through this ascension is going to help to guide you. The old energies of the past were doing nothing but holding you back, Sag. It was not for your highest good. And that's why Spirit is stepping in and saying, we're giving you a different life. We're giving you a different world. We're opening up the door. Okay? This was absolutely amazing. Spirit wants me to give you a couple of surrender cards. What needs to be surrendered right now, please and thank you, Spirit? Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Look how that's perfect. Right over that grape. Right over that grape, that purple right there. Okay. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are, without denying the difficulties. They can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Okay, so accept people and situations exactly as they are. Don't assume that people are blind right here. Don't assume that people are blind and can't see how they're being bound by their own restrictions. But you can. Okay, let's get one more. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So that's why you're being taken out of this situation, because you have too many people around you, Sag, that are draining you. And you need to see that. You cannot be everybody's, you can't just say, oh, no. You can't be everybody's savior, Sag. You have to save yourself. Don't waste any more time thinking about someone else's situation, thinking about someone else's troubles. They can see their own way out. Trust me. You have to worry about you. Listen to yourself, Sag. It's all about you. What do I think? What do I feel about this person? Don't waste any time. Okay? So thank you so much for watching, Sag. Bottom of the deck, one more thing before we go. Surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Okay? So 2 purples, 2 yellows. All right? I love that. Yellow with the sun, purple with the grape. I just love that. And I just did a video earlier on my TikTok that I was like, oh, look at how much purple I'm surrounded by. Purple is the color of the divine. Okay? So get ready for things to change in your life, Sag. It's going to be an awesome time, but you do have to let go of the things that have been holding you back. You don't even have to do that. You don't have to let go of anything. It's just being washed away by Spirit. So be grateful, okay? Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Please thumbs up this video on your way out. Please share it with another Sagittarius that may need to hear it. Save it, download it, record it, listen to it whenever you want, okay? Just know that these things are coming in for you. Please leave it in the comments if this resonates with you. I love connecting with you guys. It gives me so much energy to be able to connect with people that I know, so that when I'm reading, I know that I'm reaching somebody. Okay, so please subscribe if you haven't already. Thumbs up the video. Hit that notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, all that information will be detailed in the detail box below this video. Okay, take care, Saggy. I love you. Bye.